Peter Parker had never considered being called amazing outside of science class, yet here he was, adored and feared as the fascination in red and blue spandex that the city had come to know as Spider-Man. Peter's journey into this new world of vigilantes and villains had begun a few months prior, an accident with a genetically altered spider turning his life from ordinary to extraordinary in the span of a quick, painful bite. A slight man by stature, Peter had always relied on his intellect to make his mark. He was the science nerd, the photographer. They underestimated him, which had become his unexpected advantage. Little did they know that beneath the shy demeanor and unassuming physique lay the agility and power of a spider. With great power came great responsibility, a mantra passed down from Uncle Ben, guiding him through every web-slinging escapade. One such adventure began one brisk autumn afternoon as Peter left school, backpack slung over the new curves of his muscled frame. He was lost in thought, debating whether to catch Gwen's performance or look into the strange noises reported near the old industrial district. "Hey Pete, you coming?" Harry Osborn, Peter's best friend, interrupted his thoughts, pointing towards the gathering of students headed towards the theater. With a quick, reluctant nod, Peter joined Harry, but his mind was elsewhere. Despite the jovial atmosphere, Peter's spider sense wouldn't stop tingling. Something was wrong, and he could feel it creeping into his consciousness like a dark, oily fog. An excuse escaped his lips faster than he expected, and before Harry could question him further, Peter was racing towards an empty alley. Suppressing the guilt of failing on his friends, he shed the pretense of normalcy and emerged as Spider-Man. The city, always moving, never sleeping, roared beneath his swinging form as he navigated towards the industrial zone where trouble brewed. A web here, a jump there, and the world turned upside down as he flipped through the maze of skyscrapers. His heart raced with each leap. It was exhilarating and terrifying all at once. The echoes of his past missteps urged him onwards, a reminder of the cost of his powers. When Spider-Man finally landed, it was outside a derelict warehouse. The reports had mentioned lights and sounds at odd hours, whispering echoes of a ghost town. Through a broken window, he prowled, senses heightened, ready to uncover the disturbance. Inside, a man he recognized stood. Dr. Nathan Scored, a previous Oscorp scientist, furiously working on something elusive in the dimly lit space. Spider-Man knew him by reputation. The man was brilliant but steeped in controversy, terminated for experiments in volatile biological splicing. "What have I stumbled across?" Spider-Man mused quietly from his perch in the shadows, his eyes catching the glint of silver and glass. The confrontation that ensued was swift, tactful. Dr. Nathan had notions of revenge, his anger a palpable force that twisted around a narrative of betrayal and hurt. Spider-Man, adept with tongue as much as web, tried to talk him down, but words were cobwebs in the storm of Nathan's rage. And so it ended with a flurry of webs and a desperate scientist bound by his own hubris. It was a mirror to Peter's own struggles, a reminder that just as Spider-Man saved the city, he did so by saving part of himself. As he swung back towards the school, costume hidden once more beneath layers of clothes, Peter Parker emerged again, burdened with the task of bearing two names, two lives. But as he stepped back into the theater to catch the last of Gwen's performance, he knew it was worth it. After all, the world needed heroes.